From the top of the world to the bottom of the map, coming from a world where no witches are allowed, here's your favorite show, Grassy Wednesdays! Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to my return, or as you might call it, Grassy Wednesdays, episode 20. Wait, instinct time. 22. I think it's 22. I realize I'm better at numbers with these episodes than I think I am. The problem with the Grassy Wednesdays compared to like all my other series is that every single episode of Grassy Wednesday is pretty much the same, while everything else differs. So I can just remember what I did in the last episode of something to know what number I am on. But that's not the case with the Grassy Wednesday. I have to remember specifically what number I am on, and I think it's 22. So let's go with that. Anyways, welcome back, guys. I am back from my trip. Went to see Ninja recently, and met her in real life finally. So yay for that. And I was pretty sad when it was time to go back to normalities because life required us to get apart and get back to regular things once again. But it's not done. We're going to see each other again, I am sure, in real life, because that first time was I just had one of the best, if not the best, time in my life that weekend. So for that, I really want to make more plans to do that sometime again. Anyways, we are today the 22nd. Hey, I didn't do 22nd. The 22nd of 22nd of June 2016. That's the time I'm recording this, and it's just a little bit before my dinner this time. Not the worst time, but not the earliest either. I want to get on top of the mountain up there, because that's where we need to remove some mycelium next. The problem is, how can I fly up there? I repaired my elytra. I already broke it by using it so much because now I don't have the mending to repair it. So I had to use some leather to do it until we get another mending book. But let's see if I can fly up there. And get it. I'm doing it. Go, 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 go. Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay, that wasn't too bad, I guess. We're here, and that's where I stopped last time. I did this part long time ago. This segment over here, this whole grassy area here, I did that long time ago when I barely started to do my grass removal, not grass removal, mycelium removal series. I think it was even before the Grassy Wednesdays I did all of this. That was when I was just working on it, just for my own fun in the Let's Play, until we decided to make one of the biggest series I have on my channel off of it. Is the glass open? No, the glass is not open. I was just making sure there wasn't any holes there. We need to delimit the terrain first thing, I'm guessing. The last thing really left to remove as of grass, it is mycelium. Stupid me. It's the area above the mountains, because we did the entire surroundings of the mountains already. And I'm trying not to look down because, spoilers, I am already working in the same time as this on a Let's Play video that I did not finish yet, that will come out later this week. And I don't want to spoil what I'm working on, but I didn't want to skip a Grassy Wednesday either to not spoil anything. So let's just hope you didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. And if you are gonna go pause the video and go back into that footage to see if you can spot anything different down there, I will applaud you. Applause to you, because seriously, that's a determined man or woman to do something like that. And I can't really do anything to stop if you want to know that badly. But there's a there are multiple mushrooms down there. Kaboom, you're dead. And you're dead. Bye-bye. Be seeing ya. They spawn, I tell you, they start spawning like crazy on the, oh, my block sounds. My block breaking sounds, back to 11. 11, just for you, those of you who are, just for the OCD side of you that likes it to be a round number. No, I'm joking. I can't do it. It has to be 10. I can't live with that in my conscience that I put it at such a weird number. It's like 31. Who would put their brightness or like anything at 31%? Like, it's those numbers. It's just like, nah. You want it to be a full around a number that is pleasing you to the eye. Oh, wow, that broke quickly. Oh, that's because I have the haste beacon on the way. This will be kind of hard to do in the day, now that I'm thinking of it. This is a pretty big area, and removing all the mycelium here in the day, this will be interesting. We can do it, though. We're going to fight against it and try to be faster than the mycelium grows, which is almost impossible, but we are careless. We are daring. We are adventurous. We're great. Well, I wouldn't say great. I would say awesome instead. I'm joking. I don't think I'm awesome or great. Even some people do think that. And I can say, good for you if you think it. But I can't really think of anyone who would really think of themselves as being great or as being awesome. Well, at the same time, why not think yourself as being great or awesome? Because everyone is. Who's not great? Well, okay. You might be yelling at your screen right now, telling me that there's some people that really are not great for things that they did. But I'm thinking everyone has the greatness in them. It's just your decision if you want to use it, or it's your decision if you use yourself to do bad things. So everyone is great, and everyone is awesome too. But does that mean that everyone will do great and awesome things? No. A lot of people do not. A lot of people do not because either they do not want to, or because they don't know how to do. And life is a learning process, heck. There's a reason why you're living for 80 plus years in average today. I don't know exactly what's the average of living today, but I think it's something around 80. There's a reason for that. And it's because you need a lifetime to make a life. You need a lifetime to perfectionate and to get the life you want. It's funny, but having the perfect life takes a life to develop. And you might be thinking that sounds stupid, because that means that you will never in your life get the perfect life. And that's exactly the point. You can't. You can't get the perfect life in your lifetime, because then what? Who wants to have everything that they ever wanted, everything that they ever dreamed of, no problems whatsoever, nothing ever presenting itself as a challenge ever, and everything going the way they want? Like, once you don't have anything to finish, anything to work on, anything to try to accomplish, anything to try to ameliorate, anything to think about on a way to do it, on a way to ameliorate or to do things better, once you don't have all of that, isn't that what life is supposed to be? Life isn't meant to be having the best life ever. Like, that's not life. Because who says that having the best life ever means that you have to have everything that you want in your life? And even then, are the things that you want in life the things that you need? The point of living, the point of having a life on this planet, in this world, is to perfectionate it, is to work on it, play with the details, work on some things, just work on anything. Like, every single day I'm trying to perfectionate my YouTube and my life schedule in general, just trying to finally get it the way I want, in quotes. And the thing is, you just have to accept, you just have to like and appreciate life the way it is without always trying to go and run after a different goal, a different thing to do. Because you can be happy with just how that you have now. Sometimes you think that you need a certain thing to be happy. It's really easy, as the expression says, the grass is greener on your neighbor's side. That's because people think, once I'll have the house I always dreamt about, then I'll be happy in life. Once I'll have a lot of money, then I'll be happy. Once I'll be rich, then I'll be happy. Once this, I'll be happy. Once this, I'll blah 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 blah. You can be happy anytime you want. You don't need to. I know sometimes it's more difficult than others, and I know sometimes finding happiness in life is just hard, because life can prove itself to be harsh at sometimes. Sometimes it's even not going to be possible. But everyone can find in themselves peace and happiness with their life, however that is. And that might seem impossible, but some people do it. It's funny, but a lot of people that have lives harder than almost anyone that lives like, I was going to say like in the rich countries, but like people that were always like in good, wealthy families, in a big house, had always all the food they wanted, never had to starve, and had water coming out of their faucet all the time. They never had to like walk, get water. It's weird, but a lot of the times, you see a lot of those people that have like supposedly all the good things and are still miserable in their life. You see people that have everything that suicide these days. You see people that you think would have all they want and would never like lack of anything, and they're the ones that have depression and stuff, while a lot of people that live in poorer countries and have almost nothing can be really happy with it. Can be really happy just for the simple things that other people do not pay attention to anymore. For example, having a family that is together, having everyone in your family alive, being alive yourself, and have people that you care for and that you love. Things that today I feel like a lot of the times is just easy to just pass by. And I'm not pointing anyone because I don't know, like, I can't talk for anyone. I can just say it's easy today to just, like, completely forget about the simple things like have food to eat, have a roof to sleep under. You don't know, but a lot of people on this planet don't even have a roof to sleep under. They have to sleep in the cold and in the dark, not even on somewhere comfortable. So happiness is something that you don't need anything to achieve it. Basically, what I'm trying to say. Whoa. Food. It's something that you can get and you can reach pretty much no matter what. And even if it's hard sometimes. And that's my policy in life. My policy is I'm trying to be happy in life. I don't care about the secondary details. I don't care if I have the color of car that I want, if I have the biggest house, if I have the greener grass. I have people that I love in my life. I have a roof to sleep under, or, well, surprising or not, I have a roof to sleep under. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I do. The fun fact there for you. I'm living in a house. But anyways, I'm getting distracted here. Oh, actually, that should be grass. There we go. All of this to say, just be thankful for what you have. Just be thankful for who you have. And for all the things that every day you just think of for granted. That's the key to happiness. Is to realize that it's so easy in life, and it's like a need for humans to have something to desire, to want to get, to want to reach, inaccessible horizon, something that you need to wait for, something that you need to work for. But why not just think of all the things that you already have, and not the things that you always need to get? It's hard, but it's feasible. A good way to do that, and a lot of people do this, is that every day you can just take a moment to thank, in whatever way you want, whoever you want, and including yourself or God or whoever or whatever. Just thank, purely thank the universe or everything there is for all the things that you have in your life today. Because it's so easy to just not look for a minute and have all the things that you like in your life and all the things that you are used to have just disappear, go poof, just go away, and you don't realize that you didn't appreciate them enough when you had them, and then they're just gone. And that can be friendships, that can be family, that can be well, it's mainly those two. I cannot really say like you didn't appreciate your car enough and now it broke. Ah, boo hoo hoo. Well, even then, like, just appreciate everything that you have. Although I'm saying the car is not in the list of the things I would say are very important. But heck, if you want to appreciate your car, go love it. Not in a creepy, weird way, just I love the car that you have and that you're driving into because it's the one that you have. And you own it and you use it, and maybe it's not the car of your dreams because the car of your dreams might be something you cannot pay or something that it can apply to everything really. Just your dreams, I don't even know what I was going to say. You can dream about whatever you would like ideally, but it's good to remember that you're lucky with what you have today. Especially when it's about people, not just when it's about objects. Objects, that's fine, but for people, it's really, really good to know and to realize what you have. For example, I have Ninja in my life, I have Gigi in my life, I have my family in my life, and I have all my friends and all supporters that I could make a big list of. But since you don't know probably most of them, except Gigi and Ninja, then those are the ones I wanted to say here. But just so many things to be thankful for in life. So many things. And that's that for that. That was like the worst ending for a subject ever. If you want to finish talking about something, that's that for that. That's that for that. I don't know. I was trying to make some kind of... what accent would that be even? That's that for that. I have no idea. Sometimes I realize my A's go a little bit on more on A. And that's because of French. When you say like patate, you don't say patate. You say patate. The A's in French go ah. They don't go A. It's weird, but the A's in English go pretty much like what people in America say that people in Canada speak. Like, hey, mate, is up. Well, I don't know for the is up, but hey, mate, I know that for sure. Hey, mate, got any maple syrup? I don't know. I heard everything from what Americans think of us in Canada. For example, one person asked me if we in Canada we were living in igloos, and I can tell you that the answer is no. Even though it's cold here, there are not many, if any, people in Canada that live in igloos. I'm pretty sure if you go far enough in the north, you'll probably find some. But in Canada, let me just tell you that in my life I never met anyone that lives in an igloo. So, not for the most part anyways. Another thing is I heard a lot of people say, I call Canadians, what was it again? Oh yeah, Canadians living in Canada, because Americans, America, and then Canadians, Canada. It would make sense in theory, but our country is named Canada, not Canada. Well, my country. I'm saying our as if you're Canadian with me. Well, me and the Canadians, more like. Me and the Canadians. Our country here in Canada is Canada, not Canada. That was a funny thing that I heard when someone asked me about that in Canada. What else? Oh yeah, we love hockey. I think that is a good thing to think of. Like, hockey, yes. I am not a fan of hockey myself. Actually, not any sport, to be honest. I'm not a sports guy. I'm more of what you guys would my gosh, I really found this. I'm more of what you guys would call a nerd, or we'll just call them a cool computer guys. Geeks. Well, geeks are cool, aren't they? Maybe? I don't know. But I can tell you, I'm really not a sports guy, at least. I wouldn't maybe call myself a total nerd, but sports is not my cup of tea. I'm more of the intello or science guy. There are sometimes some things I just love to share of a daily facts, things I heard of a long time ago, just of science in general. Big discussions I could go on to of what's happening right now in the spatial exploration. I'm having a hard time finding my words in English, but I talk a lot about all those things in French usually, and with family, friends, and such. And I'm that kind of person. I'm really a mind person, not a muscle person. I use my mind before I use my muscles, and I think with my mind. I plan with my mind everything really before. That's my kind of person. But enough talking about me. Another thing I wanted to say. I keep saying that for everything. I mean, another subject I wanted to talk about was that, before we end this episode, because it's coming pretty close to an end here, is that summer is coming. Well, actually, summer already happened. The beginning of summer was, for us in Canada anyways, just a couple days ago. And on the 20th, I think, 20th, the 20th, 21st, one of those two, was the beginning of summer. And now summer's here and school is done, and yay! I want to know, what do you guys and girls, and anything you might be in the middle, or aliens, or whatever, cats, dogs, if you're watching this and understanding in a far future because of translators, anything. I would just like to know, what are your plans for summer? If you don't mind sharing them, if you have a story to tell, if you have some plans that you would like to just talk about for no reason. Just, you can, if you want, you can share what you're going to do this summer. I'm interested because I know already what I'm doing with my summer, and that's pretty much going to be trying to finish my novel, because I'm working on that since so long, and to continue to make videos for you guys, although I might go a little bit less videos than I do in my regular time, because it's summer. It's time to go to the beach. It's time to go outside. It's time to go out and party and be cool, you know. Yeah, it's time to do all those things, so I might release a little bit less videos than I usually do. I always glide by accident when I'm trying to jump from one cliff to another. But don't worry, YouTube is not something I'll stop in the summer. The only time I really consider stopping YouTube for a while is in the holidays. Usually I did it last year, and I might do it this year too. But for the summer, I don't really have any reason to stop YouTube. Because it's summer, you have a lot of free time to play video games, have fun, record. What can I say? And that's a mycelium block I just saw up there. I need to get up there before that mycelium spreads to everywhere else. Get up. Giddy up this hill. Where is it? Where's the culprit? Aha! Got you. You're dead. Did it spread? Aha! You're dead too. And I have to get that spot up there that I didn't notice for the first time for some stupid reason. Okay, that's 3 blocks. That's good to know. So just have to cut it until it's 3 blocks high again to keep the terrain the way it was. Remove the top. Actually, that's never going to spread to grass, so I'm just going to put a grass block right there. And go back down. Hopefully no ghost blocks. That was perfect. And I'm also going to go 2 blocks up. 1 grass block here. 1 grass block here. And 1 grass block there. And it's raining, and the grass can grow and spread and make a lot of baby little grass blocks to populate the entire area. But isn't this so encouraging? Look at that mountain over there, completely grass. This is going to become grass really soon. That is all grass over there. That is all grass over there. And then there's this. But seriously, we're so close to be done with this. And I will be able to say, I removed a whole Mushroom Island's worth of mycelium by hand. And I replaced it all with grass. At least grass is something we can remove one day if we want. We can just till it all or pour water on top. But mycelium is a little bit more tricky. Although we can pour water on top of mycelium. And it should, in theory, remove itself. But I don't want to do that. Because one of the objectives of my Grassy Wednesday is to make it all into grass manually. Just for the novelty of the fact. And just for the fact that it's more fun to see a guy remove some mycelium while he talks than it is to see a guy place water while he talks. In my opinion, anyways. So that's why I'm doing this while removing grass. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode of Grassy Wednesdays. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I brought you some enjoyment for today. But yeah, if you have something to share about summer plans, summer YouTube stuff, Minecraft summer stuff, anything, you can just tell me in the comments, and I'll read everything I'm getting. I even check my spam box in case one of your messages get into that. For example, one of Waddle's, I think it's Waddle's message on my last Let's Play video when he talked about my flying machine got caught for spam commenting. I don't know why, but I made it public again. Sometimes I miss some of those just because they are in the spam box, but in general, I'm just trying to read them all, and that looks so trippy when I'm... Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! What? Oh my gosh. that at all. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode of Grassy Wednesdays. That was totally a manly scream. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of this series. MaitreDesBlocs.